Hey guys, Nicole here. I wanted to finish out these last two kits from the initial set of piles that I put together from Older Embellishments. And I just wanted to show you really quickly what were in these last two kits. I have started to scrapbook with them, and I have quite a few layouts done already from, I think, the second one. The one that was based on the Everyday Eclectic, I've done a lot of scrapbooking with that. I think I'm going to do a little bit more. But I wanted to show you these two kits really quickly. If I have time, I'm going to talk about the process I'm following in working with these kits. If it doesn't end up in this video, it may end up in the next video, which will be the layout share from one of the kits. So we'll see how much time I have. So this kit was pretty color specific. It had the browns, the blues, the greens, the yellows, some blacks, and browns in these sticker sheets. And so that became my basis for this kit. So I will just really quickly go through some of the other sticker sheets I added, some of the papers I added, and then the embellishments. So I just went through my 6x6 paper pads and just grabbed ones that had the colors that are in this collection of stickers. And I'm sitting here thinking, I don't know if this will work or not. I think that's too navy. I don't know if I pulled any. There's some navy. I don't know. I'll probably keep it because it has some greens and craft. And that navy might be fun to throw in there because there are a couple. So I'll keep it in there for now. It doesn't quite go, but I think I'll be able to use a lot of the browns and the greens. But these three are pretty good matches. This, of course, matches the sticker pack. So this is a great time to get that used. This Old My Mind's Eye charm. And this adds in some orange, which maybe I'll try to find a couple orange elements. I might already have some in there. Okay, and then this paper pad is from the Now and Then collection by My Mind's Eye, and it has the different blues and the yellows, so that will be a nice match. And then this older sticker sheet I had put with this, just because it has that vintage style to it and the black and the cream, and I thought that it would work nicely together. This sticker sheet here from Teresa Collins, again just pulling in a lot of the aquas and the yellows, and this is from the This and That collection. Okay, this is an old sticker sheet from Creative Imaginations, and this is just pulling in some of the brighter green. As you can see it here, some of this brighter green and the turquoise color. This is from Happy Little Moments. It's a Photo Freedom sticker sheet, and again, just pulling in those same colors. I have this chipboard sheet from Now and Then, My Mind's Eyes, which so matches that 6x6 paper pad, again pulling in. And here's some more navy. So I think having that navy glitz pad will be fine. And then another sticker sheet from this memorabilia from Teresa Collins, again pulling in the black, blues, and yellows. And then I have just a pack of paper here, some of it from the This and That collection that I still had in my stash. These I could see maybe finding pictures of my dad when he was maybe younger. Has a very vintage style to it. Maybe my brother when he was younger. Still doing the This and That collection. Let's see, this is from Notes and Things. This is from This and That. I cut some of it out already, but that'll be a good cut apart. And then this is from Times and Seasons. some, you know what, I might, yeah, I think this will work. Portfolio. Just pulling in some more of those yellows and the lighter blues and greens. This is a line I just never really used very much, so I'm kind of excited to use it with this collection. There's some cut apart. Just has that dark yellow and some blue stripes in there, so I think it's gonna go great. And then this My Mind's Eye paper. This Follow Your Heart paper. I think I must have gotten it for this side. I don't know if I meant to grab that. Just some more, I think. Oh, I think I'm going to put that back. I think I accidentally grabbed that. This Faux Bunny paper. The Simple Stories paper. And then this is Black Stripe, which I think is also Simple Stories there as well. And then, so I have plenty of paper. And then I have a pile of embellishments here. I'm just going to kind of just sort through them. I have these these alphas that I went through. I'm going to get a different paper on top here. That I went through and got in Target. Sorry, trying to scoot it all over here. I got a big old pile here. Okay. I had this leftover piece of vellum that was just left over from a Dear Lizzie collection I just scrapbooked with, and it has like the blue kind of watercolor look to it. And then just lots of, I just went through all my different embellishment piles. I have overlays, some stickers, some die cuts. I just kind of went through and just found stuff that matched the color scheme, as I've been doing with all of these, and added it to the pile. So I'm just going to kind of filter through all this here, and there's just a mix of loose pieces. There's some wood veneers there, which looks really nice with the different browns. I have this just random leftover, just a couple of stickers. Try to get those used up. Some Simple Stories. Some more of these I want to get used up. Some cork. Leftover sticker sheets. Some more overlays that match all the colors. And then some leftover sticker sheets mostly from My Mind's Eye. Some gold stickers from Heidi Swap. I think the gold will go great with that darker yellow. Heidi Swap. Some Tim Holt. Oops, it's a random loose sticker. Some more of those. So I have lots of stickers. I'm going to put this Tim Holtz pack in there to try to use some of that. Some old Jenny Bolin stickers in the green, and also in like the cream and black. Some old brown rub-ons. Some more rub-ons. Studio Calico. Some more overlays from My Mind's Eye collection. Some Amy Tan clear stickers to use up. Teresa Collins. Lots of these that match. It's old Studio Calico. It has the blue, greens, and yellows, and another one of those. There's lots of little bits and pieces, just some little random little stickers from an old, I think, My Mind's Eye. Some arrows, some brown butterflies. So it was nice to pull in some brown stuff again. I haven't worked with brown in a while. Another overlay. Some Heidi Swap pages. Some 3D stickers, which I don't have a ton of. There's a few more down here, and then just lots of bits and pieces, tags, just things from my stash that fit the colors. And then this pack of Jelly Bean Soup frames, which are the wood grain. Lots of tags that match. And these cameras that are are black and clear, and then craft and black. More tags, let's see. some more leftover stickers. There's some old Teresa Collins stickers. I'll try to get used up. This one. This is actually in here. Some more. My Mind's Eye. These are really pretty. I can't wait to use those. I have this journaling pad, which I also like to use for layering and for titles, and it just fits really nicely. This pulls into that navy blue again, which will be great. I have these random little stickers to and of, so I'll use them if I can. And then some more sticker sheets, just some more of that vintage. A lot of stickers. These are old ones from Creative Imaginations. It's black and cream. It's Fancy Pants, which is a little bit of a different tone to it, but hopefully I can get some of these used. I have this pack of frames from Kane Company that are blue, black, cream, and brown. More overlays. Another overlay. It's brown. These old fab strips or fab rips in the colors. And then I have some more of these journaling pads. Some 3x4 and 4x6. Just different designs, but similar colors. And then I tore some things out of an older book that was falling apart. Just some of these look really nice. And then the actual cover, I'm like, oh, the cover is really perfect. So I added the cover. Some more loose pieces. A lot of ephemera. I have a couple of these cork paper or pages. And this pack of smaller wood veneers from Heidi Swap. A corrugated sheet in the darker green. I got some brads here that has a lot of the blue, yellow, and green. Some flare. I have a lot of flare. I'm not going to show them all to you, but went through my flare stash just so I'd have some smaller circular elements. I also have a few buttons here left over from my Mind's Eye collection, and more flare. Some washies, and then this older like tape. It's not washi, but it has an adhesive that you take off the back, and thought that would be pretty. I've had that for forever, so it'd be nice to get that used. Some twine and these wood grain stars I haven't been able to use yet. And then I have some sequins in the turquoise. And then the stamp I'm going to use is from Bo Bunny, and it has just that kind of artsy look to it, that kind of vintage, look with the chicken wire and things. So I thought that would be fun to add some dimension to the page. So that is it for this collection. Let me see if I have enough time. Yes, I do. So I'm going to talk really quickly about how I'm approaching this, because this is a ginormous kit. And I found when I was scrapbooking this weekend, I'm going to talk for a little bit, guys, so I apologize. You can fast forward if you don't want to hear it. When I first got to my scrapbooking weekend with Angie this last weekend, I sat down and just played with a small basic grade kit. It was like a few papers, like a couple sticker sheets, an alpha sticker sheet, some wood veneer. It was a pretty small kit because Basic Gray, didn't have before I know they're done now, but they didn't have a ton of embellishments with their collection. So it was a fairly small kit. And I made quite a few layouts from it, but I really enjoyed it, and I really enjoyed my layouts that I made from them. And even though I was, at times you were a little challenged because you had to do something new with the same products, I really realized that smaller kits are ideal. And because, again, a kit like this is so ginormous, you still have lots of options. When you lay it all out in front of you, it's still overwhelming. It's also easy to get sick of fairly quickly because you're looking at everything multiple times as you're filtering through it all the time. So what we did this weekend was, and it was my friend Angie's idea, and it was brilliant, was we wanted to challenge ourselves to find a creative way to work with these collections or these kits. And what we did was we created mini piles from the kit, and we went 8, 6, 4, 2. So we started with 8 papers, 6 papers, 4 papers, 2 papers. Now that works for a kit this size. If you have a smaller kit, you can just do 6, 4, 2 and skip the 8. So what that means is we made a pile of 8 papers, 6 papers, 4 papers, 2 papers. Then we added in embellishments. We basically divvied out the embellishments to each pile. And we started with a pile of 8 papers, and we scrapbooked with that whole pile, the embellishments we added to it, the papers, and we could not move on to the next pile until we cut into at least all 8 of the pages. So meaning we at least used a piece of it or used all of it. And then all that's left of the papers are scraps, and we can't move on to the next pile until we have just scraps as far as the paper goes. And it doesn't count for 6x6 pads. We're just talking the 12x12 sheets. So then once we've cut into all 8 of those papers in one way or another, it may be 8 layouts. It may be, more than that or less than that, depending on what pages you're making. Then you can move on to the next pile. So when you get the next pile, you move your scraps over. You can keep the embellishments out that you have left over, but then you get the 6 new papers, and you get a new set of embellishments. And then you work with those together along with your scraps from your first pile, and just keep doing that. So it's an incentive, because once you finish using those pages, you get a whole new pile of embellishments to work with. And it was really eye-opening, and we loved this process. It worked really well for us. That's how I worked with the Everyday Eclectic kit, and I got a ton of layouts done, and I really didn't get sick of it. I worked on it for probably probably a day and a half. I worked with that kit, but it didn't get boring to me because I wasn't filtering through the same stuff the entire time. I was filtering through little bits and pieces at a time, working with bits and pieces at a time, and then moving on to the next set of papers and embellishments and getting new fresh product in. And so the kit constantly felt new to me as I was using it. And so we basically used 30 sheets of paper with that process. Now, smaller kits, like I said, you want to do 6, 4, and 2 is probably a better idea. That's 12 sheets, but still, no, we did 10. I'm sorry, we did 10, 8, 6, 4, 2 is what we did. So we had lots of piles. You could do 8, 6, 4, 2. You could do 8, 6, 4, 6, 4. You could do whatever combination depending on how many piles you want to make. But anyway, it was super fun. It was challenging. It was inspiring. It was again, like I said, it was a challenge. But at the same time, like, I think I'm going to do that with these larger kits because it keeps it fresh the whole time you're working with it, and that's a lot of fun. So anyway, let me see how I am on time. I'm going to go ahead and show you really quickly my numbers. This would be 7. So I'll show you my 8th kit, and then the next videos that you're going to be seeing are going to be my use of these kits. I might have to just scoot everything over because let's do this here. And let me just scoot this over here. Sorry, guys. My phone doesn't. Okay, that'll work. Okay. So the last kit I'm showing you here, number 8, is the Simple Stories based one, which is basically like the primary colors. And like I said earlier, I just made these off camera because by the time you watch my first 4 kits, you kind of knew my process and hopefully had it down how I was going about it. After I'm done working with these kits, I will continue this series. It's going to be kind of a long-term series, and work with the different starting points that I talked about a little while ago, a few videos ago, because I've kept those items out, and I really want to make kits from those items. So I'll do videos on those and continue the series. So Here's just some of the sticker sheets that this kit's based on. It's primarily simple stories, but there are some other things added in that match kind of the primary feel of this collection of stickers. I have this Snap 12 by 12 collection kit. Now this adds in some pink, which is fine, but it has a lot of the reds, greens, and blues, and I just wanted to get this collection kit used up. I put in this Fun in the Sun by Photo Freedom in there. Again, just those primary colors, very summery, very bright. And then I just pulled, I have a lot of simple stories. I don't buy as much anymore unless I really love the collection, but I went through a stage where I just bought everything that they put out. And part of it was because I actually consulted for the company that initially started Simple Stories. It was called MemoryWorks. MemoryWorks is who created Simple Stories initially. They used to be like a home-based sales program where you could sell scrapbooking product, and then they created their own collection as part of that, and then they closed the MemoryWorks part of it and went full-time with Simple Stories because it was so successful. So I have a lot of it, and I'm ready to get it used up. Just a few of the embellishments here. Just some sticker sheets. Some of these are from different collections. I have these canvas stickers. Simple Stories. I have these from, I think, Studio Calico. These are from Simple Stories. These little sticker sheets. This is from Sassafras Lass, and while it doesn't feel quite as bright, it has the oranges, blues, and yellows, and the green. So I thought I would try to get that used. This basic gray sticker sheet. These old Michael stickers. Some My Mind's Eye. Some old Lily Bee design. These will be fun. These are We Are Memory Keepers. They definitely have a different tone to them, but they're basically blues, greens, reds, yellows. So I think that will be fun to mix in there. Just a couple leftover stickers from this. I think it was a 6x12 sticker sheet from, I think, Echo Park maybe. But it just has a lot of the primary colors. I have these. I think I'm going to use those as stencils maybe. I think that's why I put them in there. Just some little sticker sheets. Some Heidi Swap pages. And an overlay. Some more random little sticker sheets. Some more Michael stickers. And then some more 12 by 12 sheets just to have a lot of those colors. And a random piece of paper there. And then I have this sticker pack as well. And lots of flair. I have some from Simple Stories to use up, and I did some searching in my stash as well for some individual ones just to use up some of those colors. And they're kind of like the rainbow-ish color scheme. I have these as well. I have some paper pads. This is Summer Fresh. Most of these are Simple Stories that I haven't gotten to use yet. This is My Mind's Eye on the bright side. And I know I scrapbooked with this 12 by 12 collection quite a bit, but I had some 6 by 6 left. Cut and paste My Mind's Eye. These are different tones, but a lot of the same colors. This also adds in some pink. I have this Snap, just kind of basic collection. I'm not for sure which one this one was. I'm missing the front, but there's just a few pages left. I think this is 24/7 maybe. Homespun. And Snap Life. I pulled out I have a couple of these specialty papers here. They're burlap, the green and blue. some stickers here. And let's see, some ribbon from Pebbles. These leftover flowers from Basic Gray collection I worked with a little bit ago, Fact and Fiction. This journaling pad from Snap. I'm not going to open it, but it just has 4x6 and 3x4 cut aparts in there. Some loose bits and pieces, some tags. Some wood veneers, more wood veneers. And some more flair. And then some washi. I pulled this multicolor, like rainbow music note. One of these smash ones, a red and a yellow. And then I pulled these to use as, I don't know if that's red or pink. I'm pretty sure, I don't know. Not for sure why I put those in there. I'm going to put this with my card supply, so forget this. So I don't have a tool with this one. But I'll probably add one in, a stamp of some sort to try to use with this collection. Don't have a lot of loose ephemera, but I think between all this, sorry, my camera cut off there, but I don't have a lot of loose ephemera, but I think I'll be okay. I think I have enough stickers, and the Simple Stories lines generally have a lot of cut aparts. Actually, they're mostly cut aparts, so I think I'll be able to use a lot of those for layering options and things. So that is all. I will be back soon with some layout shares from these kits, and I will continue to make more kits. I still have some stickers left that I want to get put matched up with paper, and some different starting points I want to do, and I'll be back with those. So just let me know if you have any questions, and happy scrapping. Bye bye.